We came here differently, but with one common goal: education. Chief Principal, thank you for the good work you've done. I know I first stepped into this school 2022 when I was collecting my certificate as the Member of Parliament-elect, as this is our official tallying center. That was the first time I stepped here. After that, I've come twice or so. I can say you've done a lot, significantly, with the little resources that you have, and this is commendable. We are here to assist where we can. The CS is here today. I'm sure when he came, he had a purpose, and we'll get to hear what he has in store. But we do work collaboratively as the Committee of Education in Parliament with the Ministry to try and ensure that the education in Kenya, the challenges it faces, we try keep addressing them every year. CS, you do understand the issue of capitation has been a challenge to your ministry and our committee, but we've been trying to address it progressively, and we do hope that we'll reach a point where all principals do receive capitation, not just on time, but the full amount as it has been set to be the requirement of every child to get proper education. The issues of promotion, I've had them being raised here. Your ministry with our committee, we've been working to try and reduce the backlog. And I'm sure this year, in the next financial budget, we are, as a committee and your ministry, I think we've agreed to double the amount to 2 billion, so that we, increase the rate at which the teachers are moving to the next grade. CS, you are here because of an issue of, actually before I go that, there is a major challenge that needs to be addressed, and this is caused about by the pending bills within the ministry that are affecting the textbook distribution in grade 10. Most schools are having this challenge, and this is an issue we need to collectively address, both through your ministry and the Committee of Education in Parliament, to ensure all pending bills are addressed and cleared, so that these kids do not come and stay in school, just researching from their telephones. Lastly, you are here because of infrastructure. CS, we are not from a lesser God. The issue of infrastructure is quite a pain in this nation. School infrastructure. We've had a challenge as a committee trying even to get the list of beneficiary on infrastructure funding. Sometimes this is hard to come by. CS, this is something we'd like you to put your foot down and ensure that there is equitable distribution of school infrastructure funds to all parts of this country. The child who is in Nyambaria is not from Kitutu Masaba. The child here is from every corner of this nation. So any resource that comes here benefits the child of Kenya. And we would like to push you. We will support you. As we keep allocating money for infrastructure, the distribution of these funds must be fair, must be equal. On the same breath, CS, while you address this issue, so that you don't bite more than you can chew, and it gets to hurt you, and I'm called to try and resuscitate you, CS, I can tell you with a lot of confidence that the monies for housing are doing school projects. I can tell you with a lot of confidence. Whatever it takes, even if it means me and you walking to the Ministry of Housing, I think it will be necessary, because I have attended functions where a similar structure done under housing has been completed. That is another channel and avenue we can use. They're also doing classrooms. So while negotiating, asked for Nyambaria. If not that, they can do more than 24 classrooms under housing. The money is there. It is just as we need to make the requisition. I would like to thank all of you who've brought your children to my constituency. You have very smart children. You saw a child from a part of this country, not necessarily from my constituency, has today lectured me on my road. That is not very conducive for the entry into this great school. I take that with a lot of seriousness and understanding. We had allocated money because of the nature of the road. Last year, the 10% of RMLF meant for this constituency has been repairing this road all the way from Kemera. And for this financial year, we've again allocated the entire amount to continue coming to fixing the potholes on this road, while we try to look for a long-term solution which will include recarpeting of the entire road from Gekano to Kemera to match the one that has started up, that is complete from Mamabuko to Gekano. So these are things that we take very seriously, and I'm very glad that the young people are now up to take the microphones, tell members of parliament to stand up, and they tell them what is wrong. We encourage the young people to stand in this country and speak. Tell us as it is, do not sugarcoat it. Because you sugarcoat it, your future will be coated with paper. Lectures, show us what you want, because the future is not ours, the future is yours. And before I sit, I was consulting with the CS, so the students, you are covered on matters stomach. CS amesema ako sawa. So I will need to go that direction. Simuniache na mimi nipange walimu. Wanafunzi. Nipange walimu, CS awapange, si ndio? Wewe mama wa kwaya umeshautu wote kuja uchukue 1000 yako hapo. Tokora nena hata unyakumu. Umeogopa? Sasa because wanafunzi wamesema ni wote. My father was a watchman. My father was a watchman. My mom was selling sukuma wiki. Today I'm here. So the support staff, mutanipea one of your representative. Support staff, I will give you 30,000 Kenya shillings. The students, I will add to what the CS, the many bulls is buying, I'll add one bull of 50,000. The teaching staff, wewe ndio wametuma.